This is EA Sports PGA Tour coverage coming your way. Today it's live second round coverage of the Career Builder Challenge. Teeing off to start the round here at PGA West. This first hole is a 445-yard par 4. Frank, walk us through the first tee shot.
Only the longest hitters won't hit driver down here, Rich. 3 wood at that bunker if you are really, really long. Otherwise, sort of try and squeeze that driver down the left side. Shorten this hole up a little bit because it plays every inch of that 450 yards.
Now the approach shot here at the par 4 first. Good swing, good shot yet again. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this. Just when you think you're going to make birdie, now have to really concentrate on this and at least make par.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. He'll take par and move on. To the second hole now, par 4, only 371 yards. Frank, what do players need to look out for off the tee?
It's really a layup hole here. No need to hit driver down there. The biggest bunker in the distance there is about 300 yards. You have to avoid that. Nothing wrong with hitting an iron or even a hybrid off this.
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Superb shot.
Well, it's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
Now this for birdie came away with par in the previous round.
Well, that birdie has to feel even better, Rich, with everything so tight at the top.
Right in the middle of a Donnybrook at this point. Frank, Pete Dye certainly gives you a variety of holes, and we see that. Granted, 3 par 4s to start, but each one with a different look.
They certainly are, Rich, and it's amazing what one good bunker will do. And the bunker I'm referring to is the one down the left side. It's about 285 yards to carry. It's the sort of bunker that keeps you honest.
Frank, what's the best way to get at this hole location here at number 3?
If there's a desired shot pattern, it's a little draw off the tee and a little draw in. And the reason why, if you look at the shape of that green, it's on a 45-degree angle to the left, so it really does suit a shot coming in from the right.
Missed that one, and it is going towards the rough. You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish, but, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
Well, that's not the way you wanted to start out the backside here.
Yeah, you can't afford from inside 10 feet. It just, you feel like you have to make those, and I mean, they really sting when they miss.
So hanging in down the stretch with a par. Now at the fourth, par 3, and Frank, what's the key here?
Somehow find some green grass. The name Sandpit pretty much tells you what is around the green.
This is a good-looking shot.
It's like cyber vision. Shot after shot, right at the flag.
Just dialed in. Locked in on the read and the speed. A 10 under for the tournament. Well, here we are at the first par 5 of the day. The fifth, 535 yards. Frank, break it down.
It's called double trouble. Reason why, there's the lake on the tee shot on the left side, and then he's reversed it up there on the second shot. He put the lake on the right.
They'll be pretty happy with that 290-yard poke off the tee. And now the second shot here at this par 5. Getting set for this next shot from the rough, what does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
Coming out of the rough and right up next to the hole. These putts keep the round together. You can see why this player has been compared to a young Rory McIlroy, featured golfer making birdie and now sitting comfortably inside that cut line. Not terrible, but not his best.
Outside chance really for birdie, but really it was a rather poor approach shot.
So close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, couldn't hit that much better.
And getting ready for the putt. Has his par. Frank, if you want to play this game at the highest level, and no doubt our players do, you have to sort of be tactical. When you break down shots or break down a hole, how would you break down this hole in a very smart way?
Yeah, I know what you're getting at there. A lot of people would think 350 yards, you could bash a driver down there, you'd finish up in trouble. But the way to be aggressive on a strategic hole is to just put the first one in play in a position where you can attack with the second. And there's no shame in that. You can still walk off here more days than often than not with a 3.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Well, he gave us a demonstration today why he's one of the best in the sport. Every green hit in regulation. Now this for birdie. Came away with a bogey on the previous round. Missed on that one, Frank.
Yeah, not a problem.
Little redemption chance here. Had bogey yesterday. Did the job right there. Now we're at the 8th hole here at PGA West in La Quinta, California. 559-yard par 5. Frank, what are the options here?
A good tee shot, you can certainly reach this par 5 and 2. There's a crosswalk that comes across in that vicinity of 330 yards. That's sort of the green light area if you can get it down there. Anything short of that, it becomes very much a free shotter. But if you can get it close to that crosswalk that goes there, then certainly this becomes opportunity knocks. That's an absolute beauty.
Now the approach shot here on this par 5/8. Had a birdie here yesterday, in there close. Great opportunity for another one. This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday, and trying for another one today. Whacking him and stacking him. That's 12 under par now for the tournament. Frank, the par 4 ninth at 452 yards is all you want.
You could make 5 here every day just by poking it down the left side. Who wants to do that? Force your hand, try and go down the right side. You might make the odd 3, make a few more 4s, but miss it on the right, and that's where you start to make a big number.
Just a good solid tee shot right there, about 280 yards. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. This is a pretty long putt here. You'd be happy to get this to within 2 or 3 feet. You really want to take the stress out of that next putt. Looks like he just misread that. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. That's a nice confidence builder right there. You make those for par, and you keep things steady. Setting up to start the back 9 here, and if it's anywhere near as good as the front 9, Frank Hill will be very happy with his score at the end of the day.
Yeah, the hardest thing right now is to just keep doing the same thing without focusing on the score.
Well, that was a beautiful drive, Frank. Really good position to take advantage.
Sitting up beautifully in the fairway.
So, sizing up, trying to work out right now with their caddy.
Distance club selection is always the situation here when you have something to carry and something to stay short of.
Early part of this second 9, a good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie.
This is an awkward length.
Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Well, we've arrived at our 3rd par 5 of the day here at PGA West. It is the 11th. It is nicknamed, appropriately, Eternity. 617 yards. Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his 2nd shot. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. Now, good looking birdie. 13 feet away.
Well, we'll never know if that had gone in, because it never made it.
He has this attempt for par. So has the par. Moving on to the next hole, and the lead, Frank, is very much intact. To the par 4 12th here at PGA West, short at 363 yards. But this could be really good, Frank.
Oh, straight at it.
That's a good start to the hole, right down the middle. So yet another short iron shot into a par 4 here at the 12th.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. You see the blend of holes here from the long par 5 to the short par 4, now to the 214-yard par 3 13th. Here we go. Not terrible, but not his best.
An outside chance, really, for a birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot.
Pretty good stroke right there. Just hit it through the break.
It's sort of distance. If it goes in, it's a bonus.
He'll take par and move on. Now another short par 4. It's only 389 yards. But Frank, where could a player go off course, so to speak, at this 14th?
Well, this is a hole where you have to play your own game. If you're a longer hitter, I think you can challenge that bunker and knock it over there. And if you're shorter play, you should be only looking at that left side. you're always going to feel like you've left something out here on a hole like this. You always think you could have done the other option. But this is where you've got to stick to what you think is your game plan.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Birdie putt coming up. Had a bogey on this hole yesterday. Has it. Well, Frank, we are turning home. It says so on the scorecard here at 15.
It is, and once again, another example of great bunkering by Pete Dye. Bunkers on a lot of golf courses are just simply left and right, but what Pete Dye does, he lets them cut in, especially that one down the left side of the fairway. It cuts in, so it has to be avoided, and it's going to be about 280 yards to take it completely out of play. That's probably the best line, is to get it just past that last bunker on the left side.
So missed the fairway, and now he's back where he needs to be.
Yeah, minimize the problems.
Now the approach here at 15. Frank, that was a pretty good shot right there.
Yeah, he's done well to minimize the damage.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Almost. Wow. Struggling a bit with the flat stick and the drop shot here at the 15th hole. Not what he had in mind when he stepped to the tee, but it would be just one drop shot. Just for bogey.
Rich, I don't think that bogey is going to make any difference.
This is the second par 5 at PGA West of 600 or more yards. The 16th is a pretty good test. Frank, it makes the game easy when you play it from the fairway.
Especially when you play it from a lie like that.
And his second shot here at the par 5. He's set up for his third shot here, looking to get it on the green with this. See if he can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. This for another birdie on this hole on the week. Very well done. Almost made it.
Yep, there'll be no stress for the next one.
So a tester from 4 feet. That's how you maintain momentum and make those putts for par. Well, let's see, Frank. The par 3 17th, just 168 yards. You can't miss it right. Can't miss it left. Can't miss it short. You can't miss it long. Good luck. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot.
That is an excellent play right there. The approach, getting him another good look. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Man,
I just pushed it.
that hurts. Good chance here. Currently at 5 under par. Always love to hear the sound at the bottom of the cup. Well, Frank, hopefully the player has arrived here at 18 in a pretty good frame of mind. If not, you have to be thinking, oh, here we go again. Water left. I mean, you could shoot 100 out here on this golf course if you don't have your best stuff.
Yeah, this is another example of, you're right, if you've got the bad mojo going, this is not the hole you want to be playing. Water left, bunkers right, somewhere in between there, this fairway.
Always makes the hole easier, playing it from the fairway. Frank, one last critical approach shot here at 18.
Well, if we see someone left of this flag that's not in the water, they've pulled their second shot.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but the short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
Nice approach shot. He'll be happy with that. For par. Good putt.
Well, Rich, 2 rounds in the books, and it's easy to see why the leaders are on top of that leaderboard.
Excellent performance, but still a long ways to go in this tournament.